Last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Delta set. 21. Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Hey, go Lion.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
Well, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side, tracking down and stopping potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Let's go now.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, you've got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you've got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. 3rd and long for him here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Baylor Tigers. Hey, go Lion.
Rush in.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Coleman trips right.
Throwing on first is Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Draw play here, Hampton. Oh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Set. Crowd right. Kappa. Ready.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Batted away at the line, incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Set.
Shotgun give to Hampton. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down.
Set. 380. Run. Go.
Herbert from the gun. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
7-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
Okay, that was pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with a Bonnie Conda. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Full extension, and he brings it in. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Denzel Perryman.
Newton's pass. Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. And that one's complete. Amarion Hampton. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or 2 before he can get to that 20. All right, they look set now. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Herbert now. Throw left side. Grabbed by Allen. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Baylor Tiger. Stop. Ready.
On the counter, it's Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive.
12. Hey, go lion. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Set.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. is caught downfield by Allen. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
59, 59. 12, 12. Home the troops right. Set.
First and 10, Herbert. Completed to his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
5-9, 5-9. Hey.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Second down now, they need 7.
80. 21.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Kelee Ringo picks it off. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space.
Massive hits, the ball's out, and the ball skips out of bounds. Lucky for them, no lost fumble there on the kick return.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hey, go Lion.
It's Hampton on 2nd. He's going to get this up to about the 28. Very close to picking up that first down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. We're 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Baylor. Go.
Again, it's Hampton. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 from the 32.
5-9. Set.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Set. 80. Route. Go. Ready.
Throwing now, Herbert. Cleared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Set. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Captain, captain, captain. Go, let's go. Hey, hey, go lion, 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 lion. Baylor Tiger. Set.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Looking slant route complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Set. Black 80, black, reel it.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Back to Hampton. Second down run, good for 4. That brings up third down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
White 80. White 80 hot. 21. White 80 hot.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. That one's nabbed by Allen. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
1-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Set. Delta, set. Go.
Now Herbert to throw. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Dicker tacks on the extra points. And the Chargers push their lead to 3.
Chargers 10, Raiders 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got other heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books TV, I thought it
On the go.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, set. Warriors, step, Cougar 19. Ready.
Looking to throw. And this one is launched downfield. And this final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Keelan Robinson bringing this back. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Heads out on the bootleg. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
Ready?
To throw, Milton. Dumped off to his running back. He dodged the tackle. That breaks through and breaks away. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Raider first down.
Play fake. It's Milton. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Las Vegas.
19, Charger, 19.
Out of the gun. It's Milton. Taking a shot deep here. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be second down.
Second and 10.
Go! 76, 19, 18.
First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Hits his running back. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
Raiders.
Ready?
From the red zone now. That one connects. Touchdown, Vegas.
Hilton's pass.
The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
Raiders 14. Chargers 10.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Set. 380. Ready.
Hampton now up the middle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Play action now for Herbert. He gets this one to Gadsden. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Herbert on first down. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time, 2nd and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards on an outrun block. That brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
380. Home to trips right.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
380. Baylor. 5-9. 5-9. Set.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Brings up 4th down.
So that field goal gonna have to wait a little bit longer. That's the end of our 3rd quarter. The Chargers have the ball, and they're gonna need to score. They come in trailing. A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. A 49-yarder in front of him here.
49-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Handoff headed left. It's a Conda. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 23-yard line.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Milton. Hits him on the out route. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
There's
no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite. We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10.
Set.
Be ready.
21. Hey, go Lion, 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 Lion. Ready.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. Galloping inside the 40. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Hampton gets it out of his own read. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Herbert with a blitz coming. Going with a screen to Hampton. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Set. 80. Baylor Tiger. Hey, go Lion, 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 Lion. Set.
Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. There he goes, right sideline. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. Brock Bowers the touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders jump in front now by 5.
Chargers 16.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. line, working from the gun to start. It's 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Hey, ram. 12. Baylor Tiger. What is it?
Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Set. Kappa. Crowd right. Ready.
Back to the air, Herbert. Pulled in by Allen on the sideline. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Baylor Tiger.
Running it with Hampton. All he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers trailing by 5. Raiders with an extra DB out there. 3rd down.
Set. Hey, go Lion. Crowd right. Baylor Tiger. Home trip. Baylor Tiger.
He'll throw it. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
48-yard line.
Delta. 5-9. Go.
Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kelee Ringo picks it off. And the Raiders make the play that should win them this game.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Avani Conda. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. They're just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Third and just 2 to go.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
So put this in the win column for the Raiders. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great